we call the Spanish embassy. This is the Spanish embassy, this with the scaffold on. This is the Spanish embassy. That was a beautiful house during the let's say 1912, was built in the 1912s. Now the presidential palace we saw from the fortress. That was the house of the president one time until 1963. Today that's the Museum of the Revolution. See the tank used by Fidel Castro at the Bay of Pigs in 1961, right at the Bay of Pigs. You see, that's the presidential palace. The presidential palace, beautiful building. That's an eclectic building. Now see the part of the museum just behind the building. We have the rockets and the planes and the tanks, and inside the glass house, we have the yacht used by Fidel Castro to come from Mexico to Cuba in 1956 with Che Guevara. That's the yacht used by Fidel to come from Mexico to Cuba in 1956 to come from Mexico to Cuba. Well, for coming to make the revolution. See, on the right, that's a hotel of the 1920s. That's what they call Sevilla Hotel. Sevilla Hotel, 1920s. You see all this? That's all Havana. Metropolitan Havana, the one we saw from the fortress up there. See the hotel Central Park on the right. That's Central Park Hotel. This on the left, that's what we call Plaza Hotel. Plaza Hotel, Central Park. And now Central Park of Havana. All around here we got a lot of construction going on. All this around, hotels of the 1920s, 1930s, all this. And now you can see those who were asking me about baseball. Dale suave por aquí, Fide, para que yo. See the people, groups of people there talking about baseball fans all the time. You want to know who is the best in everything? Come to this place. Now see the Grand Theater, the Grand Hotel, the Inglaterra Hotel. See the Grand Theater of Havana. All this. See people talking about baseball, dancing, drinking, and those who are fond of American baseball, American cars, you can choose from here. Okay, my friend? You can swim and mix yourself within the cars. See all kinds of cars in here. Imagine, let me tell you, it's not easy to keep these cars running. Going back to 1950, 52, 54, 56. See the Grand Theater of Havana, 1915, and the Inglaterra Hotel. That's the Inglaterra Hotel.
Боже, какая авантюра.
Inglaterra Hotel. Now, the Capitol building, the Capitol of Havana, 1926, 1929. You see that building? That's being restored. Remember, we saw the Capitolio from there. We saw the Capitolio from there. Beautiful building. 3 years and 50 days, the construction of the Capitolio. You see the marble they used in here came from Carrara, Italy. You know, beautiful building. That's a beautiful building, one of the most of the neo-colonial Cuba. Now, on the left, up here, the green building right at the corner, that's a hotel of the 1920s. That's a hotel of the 1920s. That's what we call the Saratoga. Now, Fraternity Park. Fraternity Park of Havana, or the Park of Friendship. The Park of Friendship of Havana, this founded sometime about the year 1928. 1928, Fraternity Park. Sí, fíjese, si quieres ir por el barrio chino nomás.
Долу колко правят, реставрират ли го?
Ahí, reto,
Сега няма нищо.
arriba la plaza ahí.
Така ми се стори, че не обитава.
Yo te digo.
Тук купихме карта.
Okay, you can see the Chinatown. Chinatown.
Китайски квартал.
Chinatown of Havana. You know, that's what we call Chinatown. See Chinatown.
Дали?
This was founded sometime about 1845. Chinese people who came from San Francisco, Chinatown, and people who came